No bad vibes. No bad vibes. Don't come around with that energy. They once right, they more family than some kin to me. They show me love, still watch out for my enemies. Leveled up to the max, but I ain't in my peak. Money in the world in my hands. 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 Money in the world in my hands.
Oh my goodness!
I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like, what can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like, what can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like, what more can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like, what more can I say? I ain't gotta say much. You shouldn't have to say much. Stay down so you came up, then came down and stayed up all night to the morning. Baggy eyes and you yawning, but the money keeps on calling, and we ain't about to ignore it, no. You go, you go, you go, till you got anything, then you some more. Like you on a hockey team, hit them goals. Money coming fast while you sipping slow. And me, I'm so past words, I just hit the code. Nothing funny, being broke is a joke. Get into it like it's all a nigga know. Mad I'm busy, but matter if I was broke. Yeah. And I show, so I ain't gotta say much. And you shouldn't have to say much. I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like, what more can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like, what more can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like, what more can I say?
What's going on, everybody? I wish I could be happier. I mean, I am, but you know, I'll just be every now and then trying to catch up on what the heck is going on. I've been so busy, but I was on Instagram and I came across one of my favorite. Okay, my favorite. People, the Kansas City Defender. Man, I cannot stress how much I have literally seen them from day one, and they are just they got they going their own direction, and that's why I love Kansas City Defender. They really tell a lot of things that everybody doesn't really see all over Facebook, YouTube, the news, of course, your local neighborhoods or your local hood news. I mean, and the other thing is, they really work well with the community and the youth. That's what I admire most. They work with the youth, and that's what our youth need. But unfortunately, they do report a lot of things that are, heartbreaking, but these are things that we need to know. These are things that we need to be seeing. So, came across this one. Racism exposed. White KC teacher says nigga multiple times, then tells students be upset about it all you like. Now, like I said, I love the fact that they work with the youth a lot. They're all, they're young Black entrepreneurs. They got their heads on straight. So for a lot of the kids to feel comfortable talking to them, I love it. And I've really seen a lot of great young Black voices coming straight from the Kansas City Defender. So I want to get into what they have posted. And this is at University Academy in Kansas City, Missouri. So we all know that school. We all probably know somebody that went there. You know, yeah. A few weeks ago, the defender received reports from multiple students at Kansas City's University Academy High School. Now, again, for those of you who don't know, this part of Kansas City is Missouri. So this school is in Kansas City, Missouri, not Kansas City, Kansas. Anywho, um, students at Kansas City's University Academy High School that a white teacher named Johnny Wolfe had repeatedly used the N word, even after black students told them it made them uncomfortable. So that there tells you right there that these kids here, they do speak out in class, and we see where that gets them. And this is why mine ain't, I just can't deal with it. I can't. Um Anywho, um we waited to publish the story to see if the school would take any action, and it has now been weeks and no public statements or public action has been taken. What students are saying: good afternoon, I'm a student at University Academy, and a couple of weeks ago, one of my high school's white teachers, Johnny Wolfe, said the N-word multiple times throughout the day. He proceeded to tell us his African American Studies class. Okay, let me pause it right there. This is even for me in high school. I was going to China Mission West, and I was in Spanish class, and I had a white teacher. No offense to any of you white people who know Spanish, but I prefer to have, being taught Spanish by someone who is Spanish or is native to the language. So now we have an African American Studies class being taught by white men. That's something I just personally can't take serious. Never could, even as a child or teenager. Anyway, he tells us his African American Studies class that we should be old enough to be okay with him saying it, because he was saying it in an educational context. Educational context. We noticed our administrators and we notified our administrators and superintendent, and no action has been taken. He hasn't apologized or been placed on administrative leave. What the district said: we reached out to the superintendent of the district and provided all of this information and asked why they hadn't reached out to the black student victims of this situation, or why the white teacher, Johnny Wolfe, has not been fired or placed on administrative leave. The superintendent's assistant replied only with, she is handling it internally. It's a personal matter that cannot be discussed. When we asked further questions about what is being done to repair the harm to black students or to hold the white teacher accountable, she simply kept repeating that same line. They posted an update after publishing the story. We received a call from the University Academy principal. Some of his statement via our conversation is as follows. Excuse me. My take as a principal is always, what is going on here? Is it racism or stupidity? In this instance, I'm persuaded it was stupidity. We are engaged in an investigation with the help of alumni and outside agencies who are receiving the material. We refer the matter up, and there will be consequences that follow. That was a shitty ass response from the fucking principal. So I need to look and see who this principal is, because yeah, he need his ass whooped.
So there very well may be people that don't like that, but it was said in an educational context, and it was said for the purpose of talking about empowerment. So you can like it, not like it, be upset about it, all you like, but ultimately this is a ridiculous conversation.
It's a ridiculous conversation.
just like,
Because I trust your intelligence. That's fine.
yeah, but I understand.
He said, "I trust your intelligence."
Black people in standing right,
Period.
right. But it's just like we still can be intelligent and have our feelings, and we just that by you saying it, it's just kind of like crossing it out.
And I appreciate the point of view. I actually said in the last class, I probably shouldn't have said it. But then, it was said in an educational context that we cannot police other people's speech, people. We can't do it. We can, I'm sorry?
So basically, you don't feel like
He said, "We can't police other people's
I
speech."
probably shouldn't have said it based on the educational level of the ninth grader. But I do feel like you as seniors, should be able to understand how to context and be able to put it in perspective. Yes, I do. I do think you should be able to do that, especially when the point of the word was talking about mulatto, specifically the person and the term was taking back the term, just like
Mulattoes, huh?
So you can disagree. Again, I don't mind you disagreeing, but again, it was said in an educational term. That's all I'm saying on it. I'm not gonna hijack a class about this issue.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Again, I just don't see how you got a white teacher teaching African American studies, and what the heck? Yeah, you got a white teacher teaching African American studies for one, and then two, you don't police other people's what other people say, everybody else's words. That's a bold-faced lie. And you did this with ninth graders and seniors, but you expected the seniors to have more common sense, more intelligence. Now, by looking at you, I can't believe that you teaching African American studies. This is why, and another thing, this being a mulatto, all that ain't got shit to do with African American studies. They don't even teach African American studies correctly in school. I didn't learn about African Americans or Black people or Negroes or indigenous people until I was in my 20s. And that does not include college. They're indoctrinating these kids and teaching them this nonsense and just having anybody teach. Because if that's the case, give me a book, a textbook, and let me go teach some African American history. I can give the basics and I can give reality. But the bullshit that they letting these people get off with in school, and matter of fact, while I'm on here, I want to see who this principal is to this school. Because the response that principal gave was outrageous. And for the kids to have to hear this bull and this nonsense, and then for you to tell me I expect you all to have more intelligence than a ninth grader? Come on now. I hate the fact that kids got to go through that shit. It's bad enough, especially our Black kids. We go through the Black kids. Our Black kids go through so much, especially our inner city kids. They go through so much outside of school that they have to go to school and still deal with the bullshit. And instead of the principal taking it seriously, he's giving an indoctrinated fucking response, a textbook response, the shit that I don't do well with. I have never been able to go by textbook. And apparently, see if I can find this man or woman, whomever. Apparently, this is how this shit works. So this is why I don't like mind being in school. Ugh. It irritates me so bad that, again, our kids have to go and deal with these people and they ain't really learning shit. How many people have I ran into, and I'm 34 going on 35, ran into so many people that said the same stuff I was saying in middle school and high school, mainly high school. In high school, I really didn't give a fuck because I knew for sure that the shit that I was being taught, I was never going to use in life. And then the fact I had to be taught certain things, and even then I knew history wasn't correct. So for me, yeah, I'm not okay with the conversation with between the lesson, the educational context of the situation or the word. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I really don't. And then for you to be teaching it to ninth and 12th graders, to my knowledge, don't know about 10 or 11th graders. But then you sit there and tell them that you expect them to have more intelligence than a ninth grader. That does not work with me. Because for one, all these kids are intelligent. It's just when people say things that puts them in the mind frame that they are not as intelligent as another, as their peers, or someone older or younger than them, or someone who may be a little more into class versus the ones who are not, or maybe someone who has a learning disability versus a kid who doesn't. All these kids are intelligent. It's just everybody keeps continuously grouping them and breaking them apart by words. And people don't know words are powerful. You live by words, not actions, by words, because words determine your next move, your everything, mentally, physically, everything. So I'm upset. I feel like, honestly, the superintendent needs to go. The teacher, Mr. Wolfe, needs to go, and the principal needs to go because they're not honoring those students. I don't give two fucks about the teachers. They are fucking adults. Now, if there's a student that is basically doing harm to a teacher, that's another story. But in situations like this is why kids don't tell adults shit, because they don't act accordingly. They always take up for another adult. They never pay attention and take up for the child. It's a pattern. This is why our kids don't talk. And when they don't talk, guess what happens? That shit builds up. Then they tend to either get depressed, or they act out, or they do things that they should not be doing. Only due to the fact that they have all of this bottled up inside of them because they can't talk to an adult. Because an adult doesn't really listen, and an adult won't really take their side nor try to sympathize or understand, instead of just looking at a kid and be like, oh, you a little bad little motherfucker, or you just like all these other ones. No, actually listen to these kids, and this is not what people do. This is another situation of kids coming to adults who have the authority over them, who are supposed to have their best interests at heart, and these adults are not on their side. Calling it stupidity. For one, the first stupid thing was having a fucking white man teach fucking African American studies. What the fuck? That was the first stupid thing. So whoever hired the motherfucking teacher to teach African American studies should be the motherfucker who gets the stupid card. Whomever hired that motherfucker, they get the stupid card first. Since we're talking about this is stupidity, the motherfucker who hired him gets the stupid card. These are predominantly African American or colored or whatever y'all want to call them, black kids or brown skinned kids. So you got a white teacher trying to teach them about their background. Let's be real, that just doesn't work out. And that's the thing with America. America don't fucking use common sense. They don't. And for me, I didn't take African American for the simple fact that there wasn't no black teachers to teach my ass. So I didn't sign up for the class. I don't need it. No, thank you. I learn more at home than I do at school. This is why my child stays home with her parents. My youngest will not be going to get indoctrinated neither. We learn real life lessons. We learn real shit. Because they are not going to survive in this world going off of the shit that they learned at school. So I hope that one, the students, matter of fact, every student at that school, that black student body, they all deserve an apology. One, from the teacher. Two, from the superintendent and administrators. And number four, from the fucking principal for that sad ass apology. Or excuse me, that sad ass statement that he had to use the word stupidity more than once. So yes, those students, that black student body, they need an apology from. Let's start it off. One, the district, or I know it's a charter school, so administration, superintendent, principal, and this white African American studies teacher, Mr. Wolfe, or whatever his name was, Wolfe. They all need an apology for one. Two, you might want to seriously think about letting this white man continue to teach these brown kids African American studies. He need to be gone. He can go teach math or something. Some shit like that. Not even math, because a black woman taught him how to do math. Shit. Go have them teach wood class or something. Whatever they got. But yeah, he needs to go. He needs to go. The teacher needs to go. That shit can't be happening. These kids go through enough shit in the area, in the hood, in life, being brown, being colored, being melanated. They go through too much already to be having to go to school to deal with that bullshit. I don't need you to tell me that you think I should be more intelligent. What you trying to say? My little brother in 9th grade ain't smart like me? He don't know the difference? Is that what you're telling me? These are things that these kids think. Who's to say that the majority of these seniors don't got siblings, cousins, best friends in the 9th grade? And now you telling me that you expect me to be more intelligent when it comes to this than my best friend or my cousin or my sister or my brother? That's what you telling me? Who the fuck you think you are? So yeah, right now I'm policing your ass. I'm policing your speech. Since we want to go about policing speech. Policing speech. This shit cannot keep happening. It can't keep happening. So again, I apologize to the students that had to go through this. All of y'all are intelligent. All of y'all are somebody and will continue to thrive and be somebody with or without the white taught African American indoctrinated studies class. You can be, you will be so much more. Don't ever let nobody tell you that they felt like or anything that you should have been, that you should be more intelligent than someone else or your peers or your other colored people. Don't ever let nobody, that shit's nonsense. So I apologize to all of those kids and every other kid that has to go through the bullshit nonsense of, these schools. Oh, I got you, kid. And like I said, I really feel like they all need to be gone. And they all need to fucking apologize because this shit it's just too much. And I'm so glad it ain't my kid's school, because I would have thrown a bitch fit. And I'm still gonna throw a bitch fit, but What's up, kid?
So what's going on, man? Hold on, where this happened at? What school?
This is University Academy High School.
On 63rd?
Yep. The high school. Mm-hmm.
Brookside.
The shit's crazy. I play it again, but for me, I can't deal with these fucking schools. That's why I'm glad I don't fuck with them.
Listen. I'm gonna keep telling people, man. Listen to me. It is time to take our kids out of these schools
Mm-hmm.
because we have no control on what goes on in these schools.
Yep, that ain't our house.
You know what I mean? We can't be at home teaching our kids one thing, then the school teaching them another.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of things goes on in these schools with our kids that we don't know nothing about.
Yep.
And a lot of this shit, hey, this is sad. Damn, when this happened?
It had to have happened. It's been some weeks, but they just they didn't want to really say anything yet. They wanted to give everybody a chance, the school a chance to either try to fix it or respond or do anything. And they came out with some bullshit, of course. So they went ahead and put it on out there. And they do they bet they the best at what they do.
So what happened to the teacher?
As of now, the teacher is probably still there.
Not surprised.
The principal said he's looking at it, or she. I was actually looking up that principal, but the principal said it was stupidity.
That's not stupidity.
He said what was
We
going on is
we
stupidity.
have came too far as a society for that to be stupidity. You
Right.
get what I mean? These motherfuckers know what they doing. She know what she was doing, and she know what she was saying and how she was saying it.
Oh
And
no,
exactly,
this was a man right here. This and well,
I was
you
a
probably
man.
can't see his picture, but
Well,
he down
once
here. He
again,
looked like a biker.
she, they knew what the fuck they was doing, and most importantly, they knew exactly who they was talking to. That's the reason why they
Mm-hmm.
said it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we can't let them off the hook. You know what I mean? I don't let these motherfuckers slide with nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing.
It
Feel me? On these motherfuckers' neck.
ain't happening.
You feel me? Because this shit is unacceptable for a teacher. You supposed to
Yeah.
be there leading, and you know what I mean?
But look what guess what he teaching.
Man, I already know. You ain't gotta tell me. I could just imagine. Come on, you already know. You
The
already know.
wrong
The
shit for
wrong
me to be
shit, the
listening to
wrong
you.
motherfucking shit for our kids in these motherfucking schools. He's no different from any other motherfucking teacher in these fucking schools. That's all around
Yep.
America. See, this shit only happens in our schools.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
This shit only happen in the black schools.
Got me. It just got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. I'll be calling the district tomorrow. They got me fucked up
I
all
already
the
know you
way.
on that shit. I already know you on that shit. I already know you on that shit.
And my thing is, the principal said he said I'm trying to see if this was stupidity or what did he say, racism. And I'm persuaded it was stupidity. I'm gonna tell you one thing: what was stupid? You take the stupidity card. Whoever hired that white motherfucker to teach African American studies is the stupid one
Hey,
to a bunch of brown kids.
hey, they say stupidity, I say racism.
Right.
You know,
I
because
mean, just
that's exactly for what it is. Because it's 2022.
yeah.
You get what I mean? It was only one reason, because you don't play like that. You don't play like that.
Right. You don't.
You get what I mean? See, the problem is these motherfuckers are too comfortable with our kids
Yep.
that they feel like they can say and do anything with our fucking kids.
Well, see, I think that they think that we don't really, pay too much attention to our kids. But there's some of us out here that do, and there's some of us out here that look out for them other kids. So, regardless of what they thinking, you're not about to keep letting that shit slide. It's not about to keep sliding. It's
Man,
not.
listen to me. Them teachers is there for a check. Not,
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't give a
you
fuck
know,
about that check, nigga. Give me a textbook. I'll go in there. I'll teach some
um,
motherfucking African American studies, and I'm gonna get the shit right. I'm gonna pinpoint what's the fact and what ain't. I can do that. But you rather bring this white man in here that don't know shit. But what y'all told him to tell these kids.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He probably was paid to say that shit. Going there today, and hey, be like,
All
nigga,
right, you
nigga,
got
nigga.
a little bonus.
Yeah, yeah. See what they
Come
say.
on,
See
let's
what
put
they
us in the
say.
news.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That part. That
Well,
part.
guess what? I'm on your ass.
Yeah,
So that was your fault. I hope that little
hey,
bonus was worth it.
hey, if anybody I know who on their ass, your ass is on their ass.
I hope that bonus was worth it. I hope it.
Hey, yeah, big fact. Shouts out. You feel me?
I hope
Yeah.
that shit was worth it. Cause I'm the in that minute the superintendent, they need their asses out too. And
Facts,
the whole administration who blew the shit off from the beginning.
facts.
Now they get mad when these kids don't start listening to these adults and then they go start doing shit that they want to do. And you know why? It's because you never listened to them in the beginning.
Big facts.
So what makes you think they're going to want to listen to you when you don't fucking listen to them? And when they need you to listen, you just don't do it.
See, that's once again, this is the reason why we need to take our kids out of these schools. But at
Yeah.
the same time, how many parents got time to be sitting at home with their goddamn kids? And that's the sad part.
And that's why we need to get motherfuckers need to get it together and get the village shit going on.
Yeah.
Because
But
yeah,
see,
I can't.
it's a lot of sacrifices that's going to come with that.
And that's okay.
But a lot of people not willing to take them sacrifices.
Yeah.
A lot of people not willing to take them sacrifices or make them. You know what I mean? That's the reason why it's not going to happen. They're going to keep sending their kids to these fucking schools. And this shit going to keep happening. Until we take a stand. You get what I mean? Until we make that, this shit going to keep happening. Like, you feel me? I have no faith in the people. You know what I mean? Because the people following the system, they following man. Like,
I found out there was a bill for the past 3 or 4 years, I want to say, a bill introduced that went to Congress to end the Department of Education every fucking year for the past 3 or 4 years. If it would have passed, it would have closed this year on December 21st. It would have been dismantled, shut down, poof, be gone. But see, this is shit we didn't know.
Yeah, that's like everything in life that we don't know.
Right.
You feel me? They hide everything. They work at the back door. They be ready to scumbag us. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't think we even give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like I don't really think we care that they even do it. We just gonna let them keep doing it, and we gonna keep getting fucked from it.
Yep. They just, I guess people just think, oh, our kids are supposed to go to school and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Shit, back in the day, guess what? One woman taught the kids in the damn building, in the house or in the yard, and boom, they was all smart ass kids. They came to be inventors.
Yeah.
They didn't have to go to school.
Going to school, that's just a tradition. You know what I mean? We are taught to get up and go to school every morning.
You don't got to do that shit.
We are taught to get brainwashed and manipulated every fucking morning.
Yep.
But the bad part is because of our parents. Our parents will beat our ass if we don't go to school.
Yep.
You get what I mean? You fuck up in school, like some parents will fuck you up.
Yep.
Because you refuse to get manipulated and deceived.
Right.
That's the part. You feel me?
This shit just crazy.
Yeah. Like you can't win.
For me, it ain't even it's not even a requirement no more. Cause look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I could teach you how to read, write, count.
Bro.
You know, so
that's
the lessons that you're really learning are these life lessons.
Yeah, see, that's the difference, and that's what makes you different. Because look, like you willing to do that, but everybody not you. You get what I mean? You willing to make them sacrifices to see your kids go to, you know what I mean, go down that right path because you understand that it's wrong. See, since you understand that it's wrong, you not gonna teach your kids that wrong shit.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't force it.
But everybody not like that. They're not gonna take time out like you do. See, once again, other things say they valualize their money. They gotta go get their money before they worry about their kids. You know what I mean? And that's why I tell you all the time, that's why you're able to do what you do right now. You get what I mean? Sit right here and talk to the people because you understand what's going on out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? See, you know right from wrong. You feel me? That's why it's the message. You know what I mean? That's why it's the message. And hey, that's why I support you. You
And see,
know?
I can't tell nobody that they wrong for doing the things they do.
Nah, because that's the
I
system.
refuse to, but I just
Yeah,
say I believe in something totally different, and that's
exactly.
just I refuse to go along, and that's why I for years I said I can't live the textbook life.
Right.
I can't. That's what I call it. I call it textbook. I don't like textbook answers. Don't give me no textbook response. Don't teach me no text. I'm
Yeah,
not, even I'm talking on the phone. That's why I don't talk on the phone to businesses, bill collectors, none of that, because I don't want you to sit there and read me off the damn computer. I want you to use your goddamn brain and tell me what's up. I don't want that textbook shit because I know, it's the same shit over and over again. I know how this shit works. And now that I know school more and I, came to the notion that the shit that I was thinking in school, I was fucking right. So I'm glad that I, got older and I said, fuck, I was fucking right. I should have left that motherfucker when I had the chance. you know,
big facts.
and I kind of did. So, you know, bits and pieces I did. I went to about 10, 6, 7 high school. So it was just, do I want to do it or not? To the point to where I was able to enroll my damn self. So I get, where people coming from where I have to have my kid gotta be in school or
But
I'm gonna
see,
get in trouble with the
yeah,
government.
yeah,
No,
yeah. But
motherfucker.
see,
Look, I
that's
just went and signed my papers today and
see,
I'm about to publish them. No, you don't
see,
even touch mine.
see. When I hear shit like that, bro, that lets me know the fear that
Scared.
exactly the fear that's in people, how they scared of the government, and you know what I mean. And I tell people that the system ain't nothing but a scare tactic.
Yep.
You feel me? It ain't nothing but a scare tactic to scare you. You feel me? Now, as long as you believe in the system, you're gonna live in fear your life. You're gonna be scared
Mhm.
of the system. You get what I mean? And as long as we scared of the system gonna always fucking win.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Bye-bye.
And I'm gonna tell y'all that the system ain't nothing but an illusion.
And
You
say that
feel
here
me?
got this hobby. I started to look at shit. When you look for the government for your protection, it's just like what, like a drug dealer saying, a drug dealer, protecting you, making sure you good, making sure you got food to eat. But guess what? When I need you, you got to do something for me.
Facts.
These privileges I'm trying to give you come at a hefty cost.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether that's your life,
In order
your
to
kid's
give,
life,
yeah. When you
jail,
give, yeah, yeah. Facts,
take
facts,
your house, I'll
facts,
take your car.
facts, facts,
You
facts,
don't own
facts.
your bank account. You don't own
Yeah,
shit. None of this.
yeah. That's a
This is the
fact.
price you pay for
Facts.
being protected by the United States government. So hey,
Yeah, that's that
I
system.
don't want it. If that's what my freedom costs, I don't want it.
But see, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about their freedom. That's why they throw it away
That's
every
because they
day.
don't think they free. They
You know
think
what I
they
mean?
free
Once
already.
again, that's because we was taught the wrong way in life because of that school. You
They
get what
think
I
they
mean?
free.
Because of that school, that system, that's a part of that. You know, it's all evil at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wicked world we live in. So you got to understand the wicked games that they play. You feel
They
me?
think they free.
And they play the games off of our suspense. You know what I mean? Off of
Mm-hmm.
us. You feel me? Our souls and our life and shit. That's how they play the game. They manipulate and deceive us through indoctrinate. You know what I mean? Like
That part.
that part. Yeah, yeah. And the
That's
school,
exactly what it is.
and school is how they do it. Is the first thing how they do it, because that'll be the first thing you go through when you come in this life. You be at home for about 4 or 5 years till you 5 years old. Now it's time to go to school.
Yep.
You gonna be in school from you 5 all the way to you about 18, 19. You know what I mean? That are 12 years of your life, you're gonna be in school. So by the time they got through brainwashing you and shit, you ready to go into this brainwashing fucking world.
Right. And when you start coming to your senses, you start to understand that you ain't fucking tripping. You like, hold up now.
Facts,
This
facts.
shit ain't right.
Yeah,
How the fuck
yeah,
is this nigga still winning, but nobody
yeah,
over here can win at all?
yeah. How did he
You
do it?
know,
How did he do it? What make that nigga so special?
right?
You feel me? And when you really find out that he didn't do it how you think he did it, you feel me?
It's like, hold the fuck up.
Facts, facts, facts.
So
Big
I,
facts.
you know, I encourage people to read most of all because I don't expect people to believe
Listen,
me.
listen,
And sometimes I post
listen,
shit that the white people
listen,
say, and I say maybe
listen,
y'all will believe me now.
listen. One thing I know about niggas is niggas don't read.
That's why I've been making videos now. I make
You know,
sound, and I put like hip hop on it and shit.
because that's some niggas don't read.
Yeah, I got to do shit like that to try to, you know, grab a motherfucker attention. Like get over here and take a little listen. People don't know
Did you hear what I
life is
said?
more powerful, huh?
Did you hear what I said?
Uh-uh.
Oh shit. Now what I was saying about when you said how you be posting shit and shit,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, one thing about niggas is niggas don't like to read,
Yeah.
and they say
Unfortunately.
that if you want to put the truth in something, you put it in a book
Mm-hmm.
because that's some niggas don't read, and I really believe that, and I really believe that because you can post some powerful shit, and niggas won't, you know what I mean? They just look over it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too long. That's too, you know what I mean? Like 9 times out of 10, niggas probably don't even know how to read, and
But
that's the
what's
sad part.
crazy is the majority of them they read when they go to jail.
Yeah. See,
And
and and when you go to jail, you start to understand a whole lot of shit that's different. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers find all type of religion and God, and you know what I mean? Like,
I've had a lot of people. I've been working with a lot of people in jail. When I say a lot of people, a whole lot. I get called damn near every other day from somebody in jail somewhere. Um, it's a lot of jails like up in Missouri. What's that? I want to say Cameron. They not letting these people have books. These
uh,
prisoners not allowed to have books anymore.
yeah,
So
because you know
I
why?
mean, they can
They
get
got
paper.
they got Allah in jail. Yeah.
They can get paper. So yeah, they get these books and they
Well,
with them they
yeah.
with everything, understanding that they don't have to be in jail. They understanding that they can get a bond, they can pay their own bond to get themselves out. They just got to take control of their own their own
But see,
corporation. They in there waking up.
yeah, and that's a fact. But see, being in jail so long, and a lot of times when people get released from jail, they do petty crime just to go back to jail because jail is all they fucking know. Feel me? See, when you've been
Well,
in jail, like
I can't believe that one. I mean,
no, for real.
for
I'm saying,
everybody.
listen to me. When you in jail for 20 or 30 years, bro, that's all you know. That's all you know. When you've been in
Well,
jail for
what I
30
teach what I teach and what a lot of other people in jail know now is that being in jail for anything other than murder is basically illegal. It's all a violation of their rights. These people are actually they in jail, and I really thank all the families who keep in contact with me to get we can get the process moving. They can get out just by owning themselves. They can get out. The judges, courts, the judges, and the United States courts, they all, when you're done with this shit, they got 10 days to pay that shit off, or they get fined. They get fined and licenses get revoked. That shit comes from the IRS. It's a lot of stuff that people are learning now that can have them out of trouble for the rest of their lives. Even felons. We got felons who are able to have every God-given right that they ever had restored back to them. This shit it's so deep.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
We getting to where people in jail are now becoming, they're basically buying their own energy back and becoming transmitting utilities, which is what every corporation is, who are using us and stealing from us. People are becoming transmitting utilities, and once you become a transmitting utility, you cannot be touched. It's hard to get touched.
So
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 I,
so
huh?
how do they become that in jail?
Well, as long as somebody's getting out first of all, you assign somebody a power of attorney through the IRS, and that somebody can, that can be done for you. They just need your, it gets done, and let them do everything for you. Signatures, everything, it can all be done. But there's a lot of people who are doing it from jail that don't have nobody to, facilitate for them. They getting this shit done themselves. A lot of them getting it done themselves, and I'm really surprised. And they starting to come to self-represent their selves, and get the process going to get out. So it can be done. It takes a little time because everything's fucking backed up and everybody's jumping in the pool all at once. But it's working, and I'm more than happy to continue to help anybody else get out that, for the petty bullshit. And as long as even if you did murder somebody, they're not gonna let you go. But
That's why, you for the people. You for the people.
yeah.
Oh, I know. I know.
I like fair shit.
You for the people.
I like fairness. Because it bugs me when shit, motherfuckers is getting it and everybody else can't, and you're making it hard for motherfuckers to do it. Like, let motherfuckers live.
Big facts.
And that's what I want to. I just want to fucking live.
But see, they don't see they not gonna let you be free when they got a chance to control you. Cause
Yeah, well,
that part.
they can kiss my ass. Matter of fact,
And
I got
they
papers to send to the Washington right now. Y'all can kiss my ass. It's no longer a game.
No, for
I
real.
recorded everything. Everything is public recorded. I send everything to Washington, D.C., Virginia. I send it to your local state if you want to fuck with me. It's no longer a game.
Facts.
I just want to fucking live. I'm about to be 35 years old. And bitch, it's been hard living this motherfucking life. I just want to fucking live. I don't take medicine no more, no nothing. I'm free of all that bullshit. I do my herbs, whether I'm burning them, smoking them, inhaling them, whatever. I'm over here healing and shit,
Facts.
So
Talk your shit.
I'm healing, and I'm just, I just want everybody to understand, it's a way out. You ain't gotta be down forever. You ain't gotta have somebody looking over your shoulder.
Facts. Talk your shit.
You really don't.
Talk your shit.
Everybody think you gotta have a master. No, you got one master, and that one master didn't appoint all these other masters over you. It just doesn't work like that.
Facts. Talk your shit.
Shit. So yeah, get these kids out of these schools and quit making these motherfuckers money. And they rip you off anyway. Why the fuck am I sending my kid to you and you not giving him a 5-star fucking meal
Listen to me.
and a bomb ass breakfast, uniforms, a fucking limousine to school, back and forth, the school bus, an air conditioned heated bus, charter buses? I don't give a fuck. The money that they make off of these kids, they ought to be letting these kids, learn some real shit and be comfortable and have decent teachers. But they don't know how to manage. So guess what? I will manage, from home. I'll do that. I don't need all this other stuff. I homeschool. I teach what the fuck I want. I am on my own schedule. If we doing school at 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11:30, because we up at night, boom. We don't have time for real like that. That time shit went out the window. So the thing is, Become more with your kids. Teach your kids. Stop letting these schools teach your kids. Stop letting these schools run your kids. Because you and the school are on two different things. Y'all on two different schedules. Y'all got two different lives. So, I hope everybody learned something tonight. If you ever have any questions, I'm always up. I'm always available to answer questions. You can inbox me shit right on a comment. I'm on Twitter, TikTok. I'm sure you can find me somewhere. But definitely reach out. Kids, if you got problems at school, and I say this all the time, I'm one of the easiest adults to talk to. And I'm going to tell you if you're wrong or if you're right. But regardless, I'm going to listen because y'all deserve that. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to listen to you. So any of you other kids out there, you're having difficulties in school, workplace, on the streets, whatever. If you're having issues in life, period. And that goes for having to deal with, a foster system or whatever the case may be. You can always reach out to me. I'll listen, I'll talk, and then I'll cuss out whoever I need to cuss out for you. If your mama didn't want to do it, I will. So, definitely reach out. I don't want y'all to have to keep going through this nonsense just because your parents think you have to go to school, because they said because somebody told them that, so, yeah, whatever.
That tradition.
Tradition, my ass. We said, you know what? I didn't even have a traditional Thanksgiving.
Shit,
I made some spaghetti. I had some chicken, some Alfredo, some barbecue weenies. Shit, I threw the turkey on the grill. Didn't even eat the motherfucker.
Bro, I just cooked chitlins.
See, I was gonna make some chili for Thanksgiving.
I said some chitlins.
Oh, see, I didn't get no chitlins this year.
Yeah, that's all I made.
I didn't get none of that. I had pizza for Thanksgiving. I just started taking shit out the deep freezer and making, I just be whipping shit up. So that's what I did for Thanksgiving.
Fuck the tradition. We gonna start something new, nigga. Thanksgiving ain't nothing but a different day of the fucking week.
And I didn't do nothing different. I slept. I went to go help my great grandma because everybody pissed me off because she's too old to be fucking cooking for these lazy bastards. But hey, I did do that. I did what she wanted me to do. So I guess that's as traditional as I'm going, listening to my grandma. But fuck Thanksgiving, fuck Christmas, fuck all them holidays, because I just don't care.
Talk your shit.
I really don't. And my kids, they hate it, but I'm going to let you know right now, you're going to get more from me throughout the year versus Christmas, your birthday.
Talk your shit.
Whatever other little stinky ass holiday that comes in the mix, you're going to get more from me then around the year.
You're an everyday nigga.
Right. We do shit by, and see, we don't go by time neither. Yeah. I fucking hate time. So when we wake up, we fucking wake up.
Facts. Talk your shit.
When we go to bed, we go to bed. When we learn, we learn. It's then when we go to the store, we do what the fuck we gotta do. I don't worry about time. So shit. I'm more comfortable, I'm more relaxed. I don't follow, we're not about to do this on this holiday, and yeah, I'm cool because that shit gets stressful. So if I don't worry about it, I don't have to stress about it. We good. We good. We don't have to do all that shit. And I don't like getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning if I'm not already up. So therefore, school is out of the question.
I got something.
You're not about to interrupt my sleep. Teach your ass at home. I yell at mine all the time. All you got to do is learn how to read, motherfucking write a count, and add and subtract and divide and shit. That's all you need to know. The other shit you don't even fucking use. I can't tell you when the last time I used any of the other shit that I don't really remember. I only remember the shit I'm supposed to know. And that's how I want to get them. I don't want them having to remember all this bullshit that distracts them from the real shit.
Talk your
That's just
shit.
how I say it.
Talk your shit. Talk your
You know,
shit.
we learn, like I said, we learn life lessons. We ain't with, I don't do with that bullshit. We ain't with that fake shit. And this ain't TV.
Talk your shit. This is real as it's gonna get.
Yep. They hate it, but I love
Hey,
it.
hey, no script, no nothing.
Yep. They hate it. I love it. They get to learn it. And now I had two of my kids. I don't give a damn about no Halloween. Cool.
You think you like
You
that's
we
what I want to hear?
here. Look,
You like
we
that's what I want to
here.
hear? That's what I want to
Right,
hear.
we here.
Yeah, yeah, I keep my motherfucking money. Yeah, yeah,
Right, we here.
yeah,
You
yeah,
want costume? Nope. All right, cool. We here. You know,
yeah.
they getting there.
You said we see eye to eye.
Right, we getting there. And you know what we did? We did what the fuck we wanted to do. They had, shit else to
Yeah,
do with it. So,
yeah.
mine is I'm getting them there, and that's how I feel like. Because when you get distracted from life when you're doing the shit that they say you're supposed to do, it's so much more out there that you really missing. I didn't learn so much shit. I don't even know what the fuck to do. I don't know what to fucking do. I just start just be going. Because I don't have to worry about the shit that they, tried to force me to worry about. It's just not an option anymore at all. So I want I want everybody to get there. That way we can all just fucking live and have fun. Stop fucking being depressed and stressed. There's benefits to this shit. There's benefits to freedom. And one of them motherfucking benefits is stress free.
Facts, facts, facts.
So I'm gonna keep on going and trying to spread it and let motherfuckers know life ain't gotta be like that.
I know, right? What you
Like it
doing,
ain't
bro?
gotta be like that. It don't. My life is about to be so great.
Facts. Talk your
I'm
shit.
about to
Talk your
tell
shit.
you. I done went and got some shit notarized today that I gotta send out to Washington. If anybody decides to call my ass or I get pulled over and I feel like you're fucking with me, I'm gonna let you know right then and there. If you ready to do this contract with me, hold on, let me get out my calculator so I can add up this bill. My shit, I'm an expensive walking motherfucker, and anybody can be like that. You want to send me a motherfucking bill telling you I owe you some money? Yeah, okay, you got me fucked up. It's just not happening. And my prices are expensive. So anybody can do it, and it feels good to be free. It just feels good. It feels good. I'm so free. I've been in therapy for 2.5 years, maybe. And me and my therapist, we getting free together. I swear to God. I told her, I said, I'm about to start charging you. We getting free together. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep going and pushing everybody else. Let them know what's up. It's up to them.
It's gonna take people like you to make this shit happen.
Yeah, I need to start doing some bigger classes and stuff. So that the hell, some bullshit.
Because like I said, you got that mind frame. You got that mind frame.
Oh, and this mind don't turn off neither. It be going, and I learned too much.
That's why I be
YouTube,
watching. Cause I get it. I understand.
and we're gonna get there.
I'm trying to tell you, it's the process. This ain't
It
a simple.
is. Whew.
Facts, 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 facts.
But we gonna get through it. Shit.
Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
I done started. Ain't no stopping now.
Trying to tell you.
Ain't no stopping.
Big facts.
All right, so it's now. All right, I gotta get off of here because I got some videos to make, like some little shorts on some laws, and I gotta get some mail ready. I gotta get some shit ready so I can. They said I was scamming, but I ain't scamming. I just know how to send mail for free. I know how to send shit for free. So, boy, I trying to tell you, I be mailing out shit. And look, another thing I learned, I don't gotta buy no motherfucking envelopes. I ain't gotta buy no stamps. I ain't gotta buy no labels, no nothing. I just order that shit for free from the fucking post office. So this shit I didn't know. You can get shoe boxes, you can get all this shit free. While we out here at the store buying boxes and shit like idiots. So yeah. I got to get my mailing shit together tonight so I can send some shit off to Washington and shit and to the Attorney General of Missouri and Kansas and Washington. It ain't a game. I'm trying to be free. Let me see here.
Yeah, man. I'm about to fuck it. Get off here too. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I know I got some other shit. I got another video. I want to do another live tomorrow or sometime tonight.
Man. Tell them hit that like button, man.
And check out my Rumble. I had to share the link too. I'll be on Rumble acting a fool because I could talk more shit.
Yeah, we ain't trying to get banned no more. Yeah.
On what? On Rumble?
Now I'm talking about out here on the tube.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know. I be trying to get their asses back. I'm gonna get YouTube for their little strikes.
Yeah.
Cause they show me I have to say educational purpose, entertainment.
I be trying to tell you, you gotta say all that shit.
Even though it's my facts and facts is here, fuck it.
Yeah. You gotta let motherfuckers know this is just only your opinion. You know what I mean? You gotta let motherfuckers know this is only allegedly. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. I be having to use all these fucking words and shit that I don't give a fuck about.
Exactly. Because you will get a copyright strike. You will get a
motherfucker. Yeah. But guess what? Everything that I own is copyrighted itself. So
you gotta talk a certain way on here. Yeah.
Any name or anything I do is copyrighted. I had to put that shit up on notice too.
Facts,
we ain't doing that no more.
Yeah, facts.
So we can go head to head if you want to.
Yeah, you gotta talk. Yeah, you gotta know the game. Yeah,
gotta start punking motherfuckers like they do you. Shit.
She wants you.
Nigga tired of being punked.
Ain't nothing they can do because you can get up here and say what the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you're gonna know how to say it.
Yep.
Exactly. That part.
Absolutely.
You gonna know what words to use, you know what I mean?
Right, you gotta make sure you speak in that language and whatever. Every situation got a different language.
Big facts.
That's like stepping on one side of state line. You gotta speak another language.
Talk your shit.
Gotta do all that shit. I'm hip to it. I'm with it.
Big facts.
All right, big dog. Appreciate you coming on.
Come on, man.
I'm about to end this here.
Tell them motherfuckers hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Make sure you share. Hit the share button, or you can copy, paste, and then share.
Big facts.
I'm just trying to show you how many ways to do it.
Talk your shit.
I'll be telling you. I like to give options, many options. Because we all ain't on the same shit, but it's an option for everything you do.
Exactly. Just make sure you choose the right option, not the wrong.
Right. All right, Kev.
All right.
Out of here. Let me hit that song.
No bad vibes. No bad vibes, don't come around with that energy. They once vibe, they more family than some kin to me. They show me love, still watch out for my enemies. Leveled up to the max, but I ain't hit my peak. Money in the world in my hands. 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 Money in the world in my hands.
Oh my goodness!
I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like what more can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like what more can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like what more can I say? I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going your way. Show it like what more can I say? I ain't gotta say much. You shouldn't have to say much. Stay down so you came up, then came down and stayed up all night till the morning. Baggy eyes and you yawning, but the money keeps on calling, and we ain't about to ignore it. No, you go, you go, you go, you go till you got anything, give you some more. Like you on a hockey team, here them goes. Money coming fast while you sipping slow. And me, I'm so past words, I just hit the code. Nothing funny, being broke is a joke. Get into it like it's all a nigga know. Mad I'm busy, but matter if I was broke. Yeah. And I show, so I ain't gotta say much. And you shouldn't have to say much. I see you doing your thing. Everything they say you can't. You got it going